Kingdom Kids, come on. It's time to go on another adventure.
CC, it's story time. CC, it's story time. CC always telling the stories. Pink hair and socks, yeah, she's never boring. Whiteboard with the orange tie. You need a recap? Derek is your guy. Oh, with a flow so cold. Everybody get ready for adventure mode. Heather with the crew that's so disruptive. Hey, what's that? Friendly interruption. Kingdom Kids, yeah, Kingdom Kids. Kingdom Kids, yeah, Kingdom Kids.
Hey Kingdom Kids, and welcome back. In today's lesson, we're going to hear about a story where Jesus healed another man. But this time, the Pharisees did not react very well. A Pharisee is a leader in the temples and synagogues. They would often be a big figure in the community. But before we hear about that, we need a recap. Take it away, Derek.
In Jerusalem, there was a pool with 5 porches called Bethesda. Many sick, blind, and paralyzed people would lay next to the pool. Now, there was a man who had been sick for 38 years. When Jesus saw the man, he said, "Pick up your mat and walk." Right then, the man was healed. Jesus healed this man on a Sunday, which was forbidden by Jewish laws. When the Jewish leaders saw this, they became angry. Jesus told the people, "The Son only does what he sees the Father doing. Just as the Father raises the dead and gives life, so the Son gives life to anyone who wants to." Well, I want to. Anyways, back to you, Cece.
Wow, look at God, healing people left and right. That's just so inspirational, so awe-inspiring, so...
We interrupt this regularly scheduled program to bring you this friendly interruption. Hopefully Joe will make you laugh with today's joke.
Hey, Kingdom Kids! Welcome back with Joe. Who's got jokes? For who? For you. Woohoo! Now, what do you call a sleeping bull? A bulldozer! Somebody get the red capes!
You know what? I'm sure his jokes will be better with time. Hopefully. Take it away, Cece.
Thanks for that joke, Joe. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for...
Adventure mode!
As Jesus walked along, he saw a man who had been blind since birth. Jesus' disciples asked, "Teacher, why was this man born blind? Was it because he or his parents sinned?" "No, it wasn't," Jesus answered. "But because of his blindness, you will see God work a miracle for him. As long as it is day, we must do what the one who sent me wants me to do. When night comes, no one can work. While I am in the world, I am the light of the world." After Jesus said this, he spit on the ground. He made some mud and smeared it on the man's eyes. Then he said, "Go wash off the mud." The man went and washed, and when he had washed off the mud, he could see. The man's neighbors and the people who had seen him begging wondered if he could really be the same man. But he told them, "I am that man." "Then how can you see?" they asked. He answered, "Someone named Jesus made some mud and smeared it on my eyes. He told me to go and wash it off, and when I did, I could see." "Where is he now?" they asked. "I don't know," he answered. Jesus healed this man on the Sabbath. Back then, you were not allowed to do any work or heal people on the Sabbath because it was saved as a day of rest. So the people took the man to the Pharisees. They asked him how he was able to see, and he told them what happened. Some of the Pharisees said, "This man Jesus doesn't come from God. If he did, he would not break the law of the Sabbath." Others asked, "How could someone who is a sinner work such a miracle?" The Pharisees asked the man, "What do you say about this one who healed your eyes?" "He is a prophet," the man told them. But the Jewish leaders would not believe him. "Tell the truth," they told him. "We know that Jesus is a sinner." The man replied, "I don't know if he is a sinner or not. All I know is that I used to be blind, but now I can see." "What did he do to you?" they asked. "How did he heal your eyes?" The man answered, "Why do you want me to tell you again? Do you also want to become his disciples?" The leaders insulted the man and said, "You are his follower. We follow Moses. We are sure God spoke to Moses, but we don't even know where Jesus comes from." "How strange," the man replied. "He healed my eyes, and yet you don't know where he comes from. We know that God listens only to people who love and obey him, and this is the first time in history anyone has ever given sight to someone born blind." Jesus could not do anything unless he came from God. The leaders became angry and threw him out of the temple. When Jesus heard what had happened, he went and found the man. Then Jesus asked, "Do you have faith in the Son of Man?" He replied, "Sir, if you will tell me who he is, I will put my faith in him." "You have already seen him," Jesus answered, "and right now he is talking with you." The man said, "Lord, I put my faith in you." Then he worshiped Jesus. And that's what we learned on
Adventure Mode!
Even though the Pharisees were religious leaders, it seems like Jesus was always getting onto them. The Pharisees were so concerned with following the rules and laws that God gave them that they often forgot to have a relationship with God. They made it more about following rules than truly knowing the Father. And what's worse, oftentimes they would just follow the rules to look good. Jesus would always call them hypocrites. A hypocrite is someone who tells others to do one thing, but they don't even do it themselves. Like when the Pharisees would tell people to love the Lord their God with all their heart, mind, and soul. They weren't even doing it themselves. Well, that's all the time we have for today, Kingdom Kids. I'll see you next time.